What's up, guys? Neville here, and welcome to my top 10 WWE male superstars of current day right now. Like I'll be covering over all the Raw, SmackDown superstars currently right now, and I'll be doing my top 10 favorites of the WWE right now. So, if you guys wanted to see more top 10s in the near future, suggest what they will be in the comment section down below. Very much appreciated. So, let's start right off. Number 10 will be the king of the cruiserweights, Neville. I've always loved Neville. Always. Like, even as a face, I've loved Neville in NXT. I've always loved Neville. But especially as his current heel run, well, not current heel run, his past heel run, because he's not really here anymore. But you know, guys, know what I mean. When he was the king of the cruiserweights and he was the cruiserweight champion. His mic skills at that time was absolutely amazing. Like, I always listen to Neville whenever he talks. And I honestly tune into 205 Live to see him from time to time. And I don't watch 205 Live. I probably just watch 205 Live for Neville, if I'm being honest. But, yeah. Neville also in the ring. Oh, my days. Seriously, the Red Arrow is absolutely amazing. Among other moves that he does. Neville, to me, is one of the most underutilized and underappreciated superstars currently right now, and that's why he left. Well, he didn't leave; he walked out on the WWE, and he's waiting for his contract to end. I don't know if that's the right choice. I mean, it might be the right choice for his career, but currently, right now, I really want to see Neville back. I really do hope he comes back and possibly goes to SmackDown, goes for the US Championship or WWE Championship. I would love to see AJ Styles versus Neville. I don't know about you guys, but that's a match I want to see. All right, coming in at number 9 will be Samoa Joe. I love Samoa Joe. Like, he's honestly one of the best heels right now. I love Samoa Joe. His mic skills is absolutely brilliant. Like, possibly one of the best promo work right now. Um, every time he speaks, I listen, and the intensity he brings into his promos, like the way he speaks, the intensity, it gets me involved in this feud so much more. Like any Samoa Joe feud, I get so invested in it because of Samoa Joe and his promos, and his in-ring skills also is just as good. Like, this guy, like Samoa Joe, as you guys know, he's a bit overweight, but he still moves like he's a cruiserweight. Like, he's absolutely amazing. So I love Samoa Joe for that reason, and I really do hope he comes back from his injury as soon as he can and gets a big WrestleMania match, because he definitely deserves one. Maybe against Braun Strowman, maybe against Brock Lesnar again, I don't know. But he should deserve a big WrestleMania match. Maybe against Finn Balor as well, you never know. Alright, so coming in at number 8. Number 8 is Kevin Owens. Now, Kevin Owens, again, is one of the best heels on the roster. I love Kevin Owens. Like, his current partnership with Sami Zayn, it's not really my best Kevin Owens work, but it's still good. And I like Kevin Owens for who he is. I love the cockiness he has, how he always says it's his show, he's the best, they should all follow him. You know, it's great. I love Kevin Owens. I love his mic skills. I love his in-ring ability. It's great for someone of Kevin Owens. You know, he's a past Universal Champion, IC Champion, US Champion. You know, he's done a lot in his short career, and I'm happy for him. He deserves it. Now, coming in at number 6, actually no, number 7. Coming in at number 7 is Sami Zayn. I love Sami Zayn. Now, he was honestly one of the best baby faces in the company at one time. Now he's a heel with Kevin Owens, but I don't think that's going to end any much longer. I think they're going to break up and have a match at WrestleMania. So, Sami Zayn used to be one of the best baby faces on the roster. Like, every time I see Sami Zayn, I just want this guy to win a championship. He so deserves it, and he's honestly, I think he's the most underappreciated guy on the roster, and it absolutely blows my mind how WWE Creative doesn't have any championship plans for him. He has one of the most underrated mic skills in the company. His mic skills are honestly great, and just watch his promos with Mick Foley in 2016. You guys will know what I mean when he was calling out Braun Strowman and all that, and his in-ring skills might be one of the best in the company. So, yeah, good for Sami Zayn, and I seriously hope he wins a championship in the future. So, coming in at number 6 is Dean Ambrose. Now, Dean Ambrose is currently out injured right now, which is quite sad. I mean, Dean Ambrose. I feel like the Shield is cursed. First, Roman Reigns gets ill, gets a sickness, so that stops the Shield from reuniting at TLC. Now Dean Ambrose is now injured, and we can't continue the whole Shield thing. It's like the Shield is cursed. Maybe they shouldn't have brought them back. Who knows? I hope Dean Ambrose comes back like soon enough and turns on Seth Rollins and turns heel, because I would love a heel Dean Ambrose. I want to see what that is like. I like face Dean Ambrose. Currently, these past few months that he was here, his promos haven't been the best as it used to be. Like, he used to be funny. He used to be great on the mic. But lately, like, he seemed to have run out of ideas for promos as a face. Like, he's done possibly everything he can as his character for a face. I think he's been face for too long. I think that was his problem. He's been face for too long, and he's run out of creative ideas for his face run. So when he comes back, he turns heel, and we get maybe a more interesting Dean Ambrose. He might be better as a heel. We don't know. So I really loved his mic skills back in the day, and his in-ring skills isn't the best, but it's good. And his mic skills is more than enough to get me invested in Dean Ambrose. So, coming in at number 5 is the glorious one, Bobby Roode. I love Bobby Roode. Ever since he was in NXT, when he was NXT champion, and he faced the likes of Shinsuke Nakamura and Andre Cien Almas and people like that, Hideo Itami, Drew McIntyre, those sort of people. I love Bobby Roode. Like, he has truly one of the best gimmicks right now, the best entrances. His mic skills are great, especially as a heel. His face run hasn't been the best. I personally preferred him as a heel at NXT. I feel like that suited Bobby Roode, but he's still good as a face, but I want heel Bobby Roode back, and I hope they bring back heel Bobby Roode. And his in-ring skills is honestly great. He's a veteran, so he's been in the ring long enough to be a good in-ring performer, and Bobby Roode is just glorious overall. Coming in at number 4 is the Architect, Seth Rollins. Seth Rollins is amazing. Like, I don't care what anyone says, Seth Rollins is amazing. He probably is the full package. He has great mic skills, probably the best of the Shield. I'd probably say Seth and Dean are tied in terms of promo skills, and Seth as a heel and a face could do both really well. So that's something from Seth, and his in-ring work is just as good as his mic skills, if not better. Seth Rollins to me is probably the future of this company, and if there's any person I see taking over John Cena as the face of the WWE, it's Seth Rollins. So yeah, I hope Seth Rollins wins the Universal Championship soon enough. I would love to see Seth Rollins win the Universal Championship. I personally think that'd be great. So yeah, coming at number 3 is Finn Balor, the Demon King. The extraordinary man who can do extraordinary things. Finn Balor, the first ever Universal Champion. Finn Balor's amazing. Like, his gimmick is amazing. His entrance is amazing. Like, the Demon King gimmick is absolutely fucking fantastic. I love that they keep it as like a special appearance, like in these like special pay-per-views. Like, that's personally how I book it. I would book it for the best big four pay-per-views, and I would have Finn Balor, and his demon gimmick looks strong. Like, Finn Balor, if it's not Seth Rollins who could take over John Cena as the face of the WWE, it's Finn Balor. Finn Balor has so much potential. He's already reached his potential right now, but he could potentially have some great matches in the future, and probably some great reigns as champion if they treat him right. I mean, because lately, like, he hasn't been treated very well. Like, he's lost to John Cena, which I did like at all. I feel like he should have went to the Elimination Chamber match and at least attempted to win the damn thing. But hey, that's my opinion. His mic skills ain't the best. Like, that's the weakness of Finn Balor right there. His mic skills. His mic skills are not as good as others, but his in-ring skills more than make up for it. Like, some critics of Finn Balor say that all he could do is kicks. That's just all his arsenal. No. If you've seen him in New Japan, you would know that his arsenal is more than just kicks. So yeah, Finn Balor is truly one of the most awesome in-ring performers in the company right now. If you see this match against AJ Styles at TLC, you guys will know what I mean. That was a great match, and that was something with no build. It was literally just a surprise announcement. Bada boom, we got the match, and it was a great match. It was possibly the best match of the night. So yeah, take it for what you will. So Finn Balor's number 3. Number 2 is Shinsuke Nakamura. Nakamura in NXT felt so special, felt so like Nakamura to me is one of the most charismatic guys on the roster. He's so unique. He's unique in a way that I just love the way he just does things. Like his entrance is amazing. Like his in-ring skills is like unique. I love his vibrations in the corner and his cockiness and his mind games. Well, not cockiness. Like I guess it's like yeah, it's mind games. The way he's like always getting people's heads to get the knees to the face. Nakamura is great that way. So his mic skills obviously not good because language barrier and all that. He's Japanese and he can't speak English very much. But if you can take that away from him, he's great. Like he brings a unique charisma that pretty much you forget about the lack of English. You just could tell what he's thinking just by his unique charisma. That's all I can say. I love Nakamura, and I can't wait for him to face AJ Styles at WrestleMania 34. That's going to be fucking amazing. I can't wait. And coming in... Oh, actually, no. Before I get to number 1, honorable mentions. The first honorable mention will be Braun Strowman. Braun Strowman, the monster among men. Truly one of the most entertaining things on Raw right now. I hope he becomes Universal Champion soon enough. I don't believe why they didn't pull the trigger on it at No Mercy. Like, Braun Strowman is one of the most over guys on the roster. So, I hope Braun Strowman wins the Universal Championship. He does deserve it. And I love how he beats the crap out of everyone without even breaking a sweat. And how he destroys stuff every single week. And it's entertaining to watch. And Braun Strowman, for a big man, moves really fast. And his mic skills is honestly amazing as well. So, hats off to Braun Strowman. Another honorable mention is Baron Corbin. Now, people shit on Baron Corbin. I don't know why. Like, yes, Baron Corbin's not the best right now. Like, he could work on his in-ring ability. He could work on his mic skills. But he has potential. He has potential. Like, his gimmick is already good enough. I feel like give it a couple years with development. Pardon me. And I feel like he could be a big main eventer. I honestly think he could be a big main event heel. Like, Baron Corbin has the potential. And I hope he does reach that potential. Because he doesn't deserve it. He does deserve it. And I hope Baron Corbin will the success in the future. So, yeah. Another honorable mention will be Cesaro. Now, Cesaro, he's currently with Sheamus in the tag team, The Bar, which I like. I like the tag team, but I want Cesaro as a single star back. Like, I love Cesaro as a single star. His in-ring ability is honestly amazing. One of the best in the company, in my opinion. The only reason why he's not high on my list is because he's just in a tag team with Sheamus, and he's not being used to his full potential. So I hope Sheamus backstabs him sooner or later, and then maybe they get a feud. Cesaro wins, and then Cesaro eventually wins the Intercontinental Championship from The Miz. Maybe, I don't know. Like, I feel like Cesaro deserves a championship reign of some sort. Maybe world champion. Who knows? Like Cesaro, like Vince McMahon says, the crowd doesn't connect with Cesaro. That is utter bullshit. Cesaro, like, if you saw before he turned heel, he was over as fuck. Seriously, people love Cesaro. I love Cesaro. Everyone loves Cesaro. And, like, if you see everyone with the Cesaro section signs, that's proof enough. Like, Finn Balor, no, Finn Balor. Vince McMahon has also done this with Finn Balor, saying he's not over with the crowd. But yet you see people put all their hands in the air every time he comes out with his entrance. So I don't know what Vince McMahon is thinking. He's delusional sometimes. But yeah. I hope Cesaro finally be's world champion. I think he does deserve to be world champion. So, yeah. And one more honorable mention will be Matt Hardy. Broken Matt Hardy, or Woken Matt Hardy, whatever you guys call it. I personally like to call it Broken Matt Hardy because that was the original. So I like Broken Matt Hardy, especially now, but like his feud with Bray Wyatt right now is kind of ruining him. I'm not even gonna lie. Like his loss to Bray Wyatt at Raw 25 was stupid. Why did he lose that soon? He's meant to be like special, but yet they made him lose, which was stupid. Anyways, that's irrelevant. Like it's like Matt Hardy is kind of like Nakamura the way he brings a unique charisma to the broken gimmick, and I love it so much. And I truly believe if Matt Hardy's pushed right, he could definitely be future world champion if he's like this. Like at least one world championship reign for broken Matt Hardy. And maybe we get Brother Nero back, Jeff Hardy, and we get you know Matt Hardy, Jeff Hardy back together as the Hardy Boys. Well, not as the Hardy Boys, but like Broken Matt and Brother Nero tag team against like maybe the Revival, people like that, Gallows and Edison. That'd be amazing to see. So now, number one, you guys should definitely know this if you guys watched me these past few months. My number one favorite wrestler, probably will forever will be my top wrestler ever, is AJ Styles. AJ Styles, like, what can I say now that I haven't said already? AJ Styles truly is the greatest in-ring performer of this era, probably of all time. AJ Styles is a 5-star machine. He puts on 5-star matches left, right, and center. And if not 4-star matches at least. Like, AJ Styles is a beast. I love AJ Styles. His mic skills ain't the best, but he's good. He's good on the mic. He's got better with age. Like, people say, like, as you get up at there in age, you get worse. Styles has got better in age. Like seriously. His days in TNA was great. Like, if you think about it, he's done it everywhere around the world. He's done TNA, he's done New Japan, he's done Ring of Honor, he's done, like, all the independent scene. If he hadn't done all that, I don't think he would have been the best wrestler in the world right now. Like, and that's why I respect AJ Styles so much. He's been everywhere, and he's been world champion everywhere. So, respect to AJ Styles. So, yeah, that's my top 10, guys. So, if you guys like to click on the button, I would very much appreciate. And if you're new, why not subscribe for more videos just like this one. If you guys want to see more top 10s in the future, top 10 favorite women wrestlers right now, top 10 tag teams, top 10 NXT superstars right now, just leave down below like what top 10 you guys want me to do in the near future, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. Seth Rollins, signing off.